People think evil arrives like thunder. It doesn't. Sometimes it enters quietly, like smoke under a door. My name does not matter anymore. History only remembers us as Lot's daughters. But before the fire, before the shame, before the cave, we were just a family trying to survive in a city called Sodom. When I was little, my father used to pray every morning. He would speak of God with tears in his eyes. He always told us, we are not like these people. But slowly, we became exactly like them. At first, it was small things. The shouting in the streets at night, the drunkenness, the violence, the jokes people laughed at, the way men looked at women, the way people mocked purity. At first, it shocked me. Then, it became normal. That is how environment works. It repeats evil until your soul stops reacting. My father still believed we were different because we still prayed, still spoke about God, and still called ourselves righteous. But Sodom was already living inside us. I remember the night everything changed. Two strangers arrived in the city at sunset. There was something unusual about them. Their eyes were calm. Too calm for Sodom. Father rushed to them immediately. Please, he begged, don't sleep outside tonight. I didn't understand his fear until later. In Sodom, kindness was suspicious. That night, we prepared food for the visitors, then suddenly, voices exploded outside our house. Angry men, dozens of them, maybe hundreds. Bring them out to us. I froze. My mother started shaking. Then my father walked toward the door and said words that still haunt me till today. Please, don't do this evil thing. Take my daughters instead. Silence filled my soul. I could not breathe. Did my father just offer us his own children? That was the moment I realized something terrifying. Sodom had already changed him. A righteous man would never say such a thing. But when you live in darkness long enough, your eyes adjust to it. Even evil begins to sound reasonable. The strangers saved us that night. They were angels, real angels. They pulled my father back inside and struck the mob with blindness. Then they gave us a warning. Leave this city now. Judgment is coming. But even then, Sodom still had chains around our hearts. My mother looked back at the city, back at the life, back at the environment that had poisoned us slowly. And in one moment, she became a pillar of salt. People say it was disobedience. I think it was attachment. You cannot keep staring at corruption and expect your soul to remain free. We escaped into the mountains, just me, my sister, and our father. No city, no neighbors, no future. Or at least, that's what we thought. Then one night, my older sister whispered something terrible. If we do nothing, our family line will end. I should have rejected it immediately. But I didn't. Why? Because Sodom had trained our minds for years. We had seen corruption so long that we no longer recognized it inside ourselves. Sin had become normal. That is the scariest thing about environment. It can make evil feel logical. So we made our father drunk. And what happened in that cave became one of the darkest stains on our family forever. People often ask, how could Lot's daughters do something so terrible? But they ask the wrong question. The real question is, what kind of environment slowly trains people to stop recognizing evil? Because nobody wakes up wicked overnight. Environment shapes appetite. Conversation shapes thinking. Culture shapes conscience. Even people who know God can slowly become comfortable with darkness if they remain inside it too long. That is what happened to us. Sodom did not only burn in fire, it survived inside us, and by the time we realized it, we were already carrying pieces of the city in our hearts.